Well, because I hate myself, we're going to talk about more 2022 Oscar predictions. This time, Best Actress, a category which we know nothing about. Well, maybe not nothing about, but you know what I mean. But before I actually get into it, I promise this is going to be quick. I just recently hit 2,000 subscribers like a week or so ago. So one, thank you. But also, I posted on Twitter in terms of what you guys wanted me to do for the 2,000 subscriber special. And it wasn't very close, so we are basically just going to be doing a drunk Q&A. So because of that, you can either go on my Twitter, and I'm going to have a post up where you can reply to it and leave a question there, or you can leave your question below in the comments, along with the comments on your take on Best Actress, because I want to know, but also just a question. And remember, I'm going to be a little drunk. I don't know how drunk I'm going to get. Obviously, we'll play it, but so, you know, take that into consideration when you're asking your question. So, you know, we can make it a good video. It could be fun for both of us, okay? But yeah, here we go. Best Actress. Number 1, Frances McDormand, The Tragedy of Macbeth. Fuck! Okay, sorry. That's just going to be my reaction if she wins again. That's not hate, but I'll admit, I'll say it right now. That would be pretty boring if she won again. I don't have any strong attachment to Frances McDormand like some people, and I also don't hate Frances McDormand like some people. I just think it would be a little boring if she won. But let's face it, it's The Tragedy of Macbeth, one of the top contenders. It's Frances McDormand, and similar to Denzel Washington in Best Actor, which you can check out that video, this just feels like the most secure nomination. I'll go on record right now. I guess I'm willing to go on record. I do not think she's going to win again, even if it is a phenomenal performance, which I'm sure it will be. But I can't imagine she wins again. That would be 4 lead actresses, okay, back to back for 2 of them. And then obviously, you know, she has another Oscar for winning Nomadland as a producer. That'd be pretty fucking insane. So I don't think it's going to happen. Can't wait to look stupid there. 2, Ana de Armas, Blonde. This is one that damn near everybody has on their list. A lot of people have her even winning. Me personally, I don't really know what to think about this one yet. Obviously, she's number 2, so I obviously think it's going to happen, and I think she has a very good shot. But I don't know. To me, in my limited, you know, knowledge, this is going to be like the biggest role for her with like the most to do, I assume. I liked her in Blade Runner 2049. I've seen her in Knock Knock, that really bad horror Keanu Reeves movie, and obviously with Knives Out. She's good in all of them. It's just, you know, this is Marilyn Monroe, you know. This has to be a huge performance, not even in terms of like what she does, but like her presence has to be huge. So I'm interested to see how she does. But I mean, yeah, she is a baddie. 3, Lady Gaga, House of Gucci. This one feels good. This one I actually do somewhat feel good about. Even if House of Gucci isn't the movie that people think it is, I still think she has a good shot in it. Don't know why. That's just a hunch. Maybe it's my girlfriend's love of Lady Gaga rubbing off on me, but she was great in A Star Is Born. She's legitimately a very good actress. Probably one of the better musical artists turned actresses, if I'm being real. So this just feels good. If I have House of Gucci as a top contender, which, you know, as of now I still do, I kind of have to put her there. And it also feels right. I've seen, from what we've seen, I guess, of the limited behind the scenes footage, she seems like she's doing a little bit, you know? She's doing a little bit, has some range. But yeah, Lady Gaga, good shit. 4, Margot Robbie, Canterbury Glass. I'm going to repeat myself a lot from my Best Actor video because some of these kind of overlap. This is just one of those things. I don't know if she's lead. No clue. Don't know how good this movie's going to be. As of now, in June, I kind of have to put this here. David O. Russell, and his movies just kind of get Oscars, especially in the acting categories. So I know there's a lot of shit right now about David O. Russell, and I'll be interested to see how the movie does with all of that knowledge on him. We'll see. Because I don't know if everyone knows about David O. Russell and all of his all of his shit, basically. I feel like that's a very film Twittery thing, like a cinephile thing that people know about. I don't know if general audiences know about him, right? No clue. Either way, I'm having this for now. It is Margot Robbie as well, who has been welcome to the club multiple times, one of the best actresses working. It makes sense. I mean, if we're predicting and not just what we want. This kind of has to be here. So there you go. 5, Kristen Stewart, Spencer. This one also is somewhat of a hunch. This is kind of guessing. I've said this before. There's really no difference between like my number 5, my number 6, my number 10, my number 11. Really no difference. But it's Pablo Larraín, who directed Jackie, who took Natalie Portman to a Best Actress nomination there. Feels like this could be a good time for Kristen Stewart to get some acknowledgement, and she's playing Princess Diana. So the pieces are there, so it just makes sense. I don't know. We'll see. 6, Martha Plimpton, Mass. So you might be thinking, if you saw my Best Actor vid, I had Jason Isaacs from Mass at number 5. So why do I have Martha Plimpton slightly lower, even though some people think, depending on who you ask, that she is probably the second best chance of getting in? That's not anything on her. Obviously, you guys already know how I feel about Mass. I have to rewatch it, and I'm dying to. But you guys already fucking know how I feel about Mass. For some reason, I somewhat feel like Actress is actually more interesting, a little bit more competitive. That's just me. Mass is very much on the cusp of the big awards. So I am worried for it. This would be so deserving, though. God damn it. Like I've said, I do not care about Mass and Picture, even though I want it. I've already kind of accepted that that's probably not going to happen. The acting has to happen. It has to. It's so good. She's number 6. It's right there. I guess I'm trying to protect myself from harm by having her in number 6. But yeah, it's damn good. God fuck. 7, Kirsten Dunst, The Power of the Dog. Power of the Dog, I mean, once again, I still don't know a lot about this movie, and it's kind of annoying me because I want to talk more about it, but I still don't really know. Director of Cannes Film Festival said that they wanted it to premiere, but Netflix kind of said no. But then again, Cannes has a weird thing where it would premiere out of competition because there's a rule that it has to premiere in French cinemas to be in competition. That's a whole nother thing there, obviously. But super interested. Kirsten Dunst. I haven't seen her in a lot recently. Just because of my age, I obviously know her from Spider-Man. Sorry. But she's a great actress. She's a good actress. So could be her time. 8, Cate Blanchett, Nightmare Alley. It's Cate Blanchett. Okay, it's Cate Blanchett. Even if she's not technically the lead role in a movie, they kind of just put her in lead because she's so powerful that it kind of just, her name alone just kind of propels her up there. And it's Nightmare Alley. Barring some catastrophic failure, is going to be talked about this award season. Just kind of, it's one of those things where it could just happen. I've seen the Oscar experts video on this, or on Best Actress. And, he does his research, film Drunk. I did not do my research like that. Shout out to him. But he said that the role really isn't as big as you think. It's not even a clear lead performance, or it might not be. So because of that, I kind of have to knock her down a little bit. But it's also Cate Blanchett in Nightmare Alley. Got to keep her there. She's at number 8. 9, Jennifer Hudson, Respect. Saw the trailer online whenever it dropped. Saw the trailer again in theaters before like A Quiet Place 2 or something like that. I am very singer biopicked out. I am tired of it. Rocket Man was good and very refreshing, but I still am tired of it, if I'm being honest. And the trailer could have swayed me, but it really didn't. It looked exactly like what I thought it would be. So that's my thoughts on the Respect trailer for you. But regardless, even if the movie is the most mediocre 3-star okay movie ever, Jennifer Hudson's going to be great. She's going to be great. She's already won an Oscar. Obviously an amazing singer. She's going to be really good in it. And it might be kind of hard to deny her. I feel like I have her a little low just from what I'm seeing. But I'm kind of basing it off the fact that it looks kind of bleh. Now, obviously, I sound like a fucking idiot because The United States versus Billie Holiday came out last year, which was an actively bad movie in my opinion. Really bad. I do not like that movie. It is slightly better than Tom and Jerry. With all due respect, the movie deserved better. And she got in. Andra Day got in. And you look at Renee Zellweger, Judy got in. Now, Judy had obviously much better reviews than Billie Holiday, but this could fall somewhere in between. I don't know. This is just a hunch. Like I said, actress is really competitive. I don't know what's going to happen. I have her at 9. 10, Shantae Adams, A Journal for Jordan. I'm going to repeat myself again from Best Actor with Michael B. Jordan, directed by Denzel Washington. He gets good performances out of his actors, and I assume this already feels like an acting showcase, more so from Michael B. Jordan. But even with that, she's obviously playing a very key role in the movie, I assume. It sounds like it is. So this could easily happen. Even if the movie is could still happen. We'll see. 11, Jennifer Lawrence, Red, White, and Water. One of two Jennifer Lawrence performances that could be up for an Oscar. This one seems the most baity. I still have not heard a ton about this movie. And as I once again, as I said in my Best Actor one, for movies that I just am not hearing a lot right now, I kind of put it lower just because it's so silent. It's the same deal with this one, but it could easily just rocket up. Who knows? 12, Rachel Zegler, West Side Story. I'm a bit of a coward on this one, I'm not going to lie. I don't understand why people are putting her so high up. That's nothing against Rachel Zegler, who is a good Twitter follow. But in the original West Side Story, the same role wasn't nominated. So I don't really see how she'll get nominated this time unless they're trying to make it up. But even then, it's weird to see people put her so high and then also talk so poorly of West Side Story, a movie that has not come out. Twitter for you. But people just aren't really that excited for West Side Story for the most part. Okay, I know there's a lot of people that are excited for it. I'm excited for it, to be honest. But I don't know how that'll do. Obviously, there's this whole Ansel Elgort situation that's still kind of looming around the movie that definitely has not been addressed, as far as since I'm recording this, really. We'll see. But honestly, I'm a little peer pressured right now. I have her higher up than I want her to be right now. But because I've seen so many people put her high up, I kind of bumped her up, And I think she's around my age, so shout out. Okay, let's move on. 13, Naomi Harris, Swan Song. This could be a pretty baity performance. This is the movie with Mahershala Ali where he clones himself after he learns he's dying of cancer. For whatever reason, Mahershala Ali is like so good that if she is this other key role, they're just going to lift each other up. It's going to be a nice little handshake moment. They're going to lift each other up, I think. She's obviously an amazing actress, okay? And they've already worked together before, right? Obviously. Could be it. Could be Beatty. The only reason I have it down lower is because of the movie. He clones himself. I don't know how sci-fi-y that's going to get. Not sure if that's really the Academy's thing. And I know people are going to say that phrase doesn't really exist anymore. The Academy, whatever. Still, it's June. All right, it's June. I have to grasp at something to justify my logic, and that's what I'm going with. Could happen, though. 14, Jessica Chastain, The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Unfortunate timing, because as I'm recording this, I just saw a tweet that said, the trailer's coming out tomorrow for The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Maybe I'll record like a little cell phone footage of myself in the trailer, and I'll input it here. It looks okay. I should probably put her higher, but it looks okay. But I don't know. I love Jessica Chastain. She's great, and I think this might be a little too weird for the Academy's taste, barring, once again, I haven't seen the trailer, so I don't know what they're going for exactly. But we'll see. Could be cool. 15, Marion Cotillard, Annette. So this before with Adam Driver. I am sticking on the Annette is going to be too weird for the Academy train. I'm sticking on it, and I'm staying there. But that doesn't mean that she won't be great, just like Adam Driver is going to be great, obviously. I think the movie's going to be great. I'm really excited for it. But I'm kind of just sticking to that theme. But, I mean, if Annette is just a fucking powerhouse, it could happen. So, she's there. 15, that's a good slot. 16, Thomasin McKenzie, Last Night in Soho. Trailer made me cream my pants. You can see my trailer reaction. I've seen it multiple times since then. It's so good every time. She's great. I'm interested to see how Last Night in Soho plays. This is really one where I can see someone on one side being like, absolutely not. This is a psychological horror thriller movie. No. And then on the other hand, it's like, if this is one of the best movies of the year, hands down, it's gonna fucking happen because it's Edgar Wright and it's time. I don't know. Dear God, I want this movie to happen. Obviously, we haven't seen the movie. I'm just willing to bet that it's gonna be good. And I'm not just saying that because I have it in my movie draft against the Oscar expert and brother, bro. Get fucked. But yeah, I think it's going to be great. And she's obviously great. She's writing a good high right now. And she's going to be in another biopic directed by Olivia Wilde in the future. So that'll be cool. So at 17, I actually had Florence Pugh for Don't Worry, Darling. But before I recorded this, according to the LA Times on an article, Don't Worry, Darling has actually been bumped to 2022. So I have no reason to discredit that, obviously. I'm going to take their word for it. If it's in 2022, it's not going to be this Oscar season. So because of that, I have removed Florence Pugh, and up goes Jennifer Lawrence, Don't Look Up. Similar to what I said about Leo and Don't Look Up, once again, this movie has very high reward, high risk, high bust potential. It's Adam McKay. Leo's in it along with half of Hollywood. It's going to be seems like a political satire. I don't know how big of a comedy it's going to be. This can go so many different directions that I'm kind of nervous to say it's going to get anything in terms of anything for sure. But I also had Don't Look Up in my tier 1 in my best picture ranking. So I don't know. There's readings that the script isn't that good. I don't care about that at all because people say that shit all the time. I have her here. It's Jennifer Lawrence. If she does have 2 movies that do come out this year, that helps. You guys know it helps. If you have multiple movies that come out, it just boosts you up. You know it helps. And actually, that's where I'm going to stop because unlike Best Actor, where I kept going until I reached in the 20s, I was kind of grasping for straws at that point. I don't need to waste anyone's time with that. I think this is a solid list. Let me know what you guys think, obviously. And also, once again, leave those questions for my drunk Q&A. Don't know when I'll be doing that. I have to plan that out because I can't really be getting drunk during work. We'll see, though. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Take care. Stay safe. Bye.